representatives of the entire movement.
I'm not representing.
We love you.
Please take my hand.
I'm sorry if they've angered you.
So I'm now at Justin Herman Plaza. I'm actually going to walk on the Embarcadero side. They're reporting paddy wagons and vans of police and riot gear that are at the other end of the plaza down towards Mission. So I'm going to walk on the Embarcadero side. This is the grass that was cleared this afternoon. Lawn closed to all users under renovation. So they came in this afternoon and cleared all the tents and tarps that were on this grass. At that time this morning, or afternoon, I'm sorry, at that time they thought they were being raided, and it was simply to remove tents and clean. However, I don't think DWS did a very good cleaning job here. It still looks pretty trashy and torn up. I think it would be better just to put the tents back. So I think I see a possible bus up on the bridge coming across. I could be wrong, so we'll see if they end up here. But up ahead on the bridge, I thought I seen a bus going by up there. So we have barricades staged out that have not been set up. I definitely would think that if there was going to be something going on here, we'd have the barricades put out. Hey, I'm Ustreaming. Where did you guys see the paddy wagon and stuff at?
I have not seen them here. I saw them at 101. These guys
Yeah.
might have seen some more than I did.
Oh, okay.
But they're saying that there are a number of unmarked white vans that are going around as well.
Yeah, I had seen that earlier. So it looks like an unmarked patrol van. Apparently these are being staged out around the city block area, and also driving around. I'm not sure if he looks to be parking or he's going around the corner. So it looks like where I originally parked. Might have parked in a really bad spot. Looks like they're going over to Mission. So we have another police van driving by there. So I parked on Mission, which is approximately where I see these vans going. And if you're viewing right now, I apologize for stuttering. I have allergies right now, and I've been trying to avoid being out late at night. Also had a very long day of conversations, so slightly winded. Comes another unmarked van.
Got to go!
I'm gonna walk up to Mission and just take a look at. I've seen two different vans go in this little section over here. I'm just gonna try to get a look at this and see what's going on. The camp is definitely in preparation mode. So yeah, here comes another van. That van is fully loaded. I could see in the windows it's a fully loaded van. So where I'm parked is now blocked by SFPD. So there's nothing actually on this corner going on. Don't really know where these vans are headed. And gonna go walk behind the Federal Reserve building. So we got some cops to my left over here, just kind of hanging out. So we've had a couple vans go down towards the camp on Justin Herman Plaza that are fully loaded. There's a security guard on the corner. for that building conversating with his supervisor about him being on patrol out here. So it looks like I currently have 6 viewers. I know there's other broadcasts going on that are much more popular and have had much more success. I've been having a problem uploading YouTube videos from my phone. Ustream automatically loads videos to my page if I Ustream anything. So that is my primary reason for Ustreaming, is to document and immediately save online. So the 6 of you, thank you for tuning in. This is probably my first narrated Ustream after watching a couple of our much more experienced guys. I am definitely an amateur. So I wanted to catch the street where the bus was at, so I'm gonna keep walking here at Mission. One more block. That way I can walk by the bus on my way back down to the camp. Didn't look like there was enough officers around the camp to actually initiate a raid. We do have a row here. Got an unmarked van, an unmarked car, and 3 marked SUVs. The van is empty. Yeah, they're just like circling around.
Yeah, and everybody else is getting all wound
Okay,
up.
but those paddy wagons are new.
See this?
And that second bus is new, I believe. I think that's a second bus. Because the first bus was on the right side of the street when I got here. So they may have put in another bus load in the past 20 minutes.
Well, those buses, that's one of the places those guys break or whatever.
They've been using buses to bring these officers in, though.
They
And when I arrived here, they had an empty bus sitting here with all these vans. But they definitely have. So this looks like a truck for barricades. It's another barricade truck. So there's barricades all over the plaza, but nothing being set up. There's also enough presence of officers. I'm starting to think that their initial intent tonight was the 101 building. Unless some more enforcement shows up. I think this is the first bus that was already out here. I think they just moved it to the other side of the street. But the bus definitely says shuttle. And the night that they were preparing, it was also marked shuttle. I'm going to see if this lady will actually talk to us if I put her off camera. Hello. I'm just doing a live stream. You're not on camera, but I'm just curious. Are you shuttling officers?
I don't know what I'm doing.
You were just told to come?
Mm-hmm.
We're just curious.
Okay.
Thank you. Have a good night. So she doesn't know what she's here for, which I highly doubt. If you are shuttling officers, you would know. So, but at least she spoke to us. So we're on the side of the Federal Reserve building right now, 101Market, and walking back towards where the encampment was that they just raided about 45 minutes ago. It's pretty dark. I think I'm better at sending tweets than this broadcast stuff, but I think videoing right now, as cold as my hands are, doing video is much easier than trying to text out some tweets. I'm getting some good exercise here. Some inside the 101 building. Lots of art, collectibles. So we still have presents in front of this building. So Market, actually all the streets surrounding this area have been opened back up to traffic. There's still a pretty large presence. I'd say about 30, possibly, out here in front of 101. About 30 to 40. And we still have protesters in their face, doing what they do best. I have only seen this one press guy out here. I don't know who he's with. I might ask him. Oh, he's Channel 5. Channel 5. It's the only press I have seen. I haven't seen any press vans. Just had a van full passing me. So, still don't see really anything going on. A lot of these protesters have thinned out. I'm still highly amused that these cops are within their own barricades. Still pretty amusing to me. So I'm gonna walk back down to the plaza. If anything else is gonna happen tonight, that's where it's going to be. Unless these protesters get out of control, which I don't suspect would happen.
Turn your lights on. Your lights need to be on.
He doesn't get it. So, once again, there's several barricades staged out around the plaza, but nothing is set up. There's also, there's really not that much as far as officers out here. As a matter of fact, the Bank of America building here was lined with officers protecting the glass. They are gone. So they have either been restaged or sent home. Heard a loud pop behind me. I don't know what that was. Can't tell if I'm hearing action or if it's just cars. So there's vans that are circling the plaza. We can't really tell yet if it's the same couple vans. I think if somebody's watching them, they should be looking at the plate number. As far as the actual camp, everybody looks to be business as usual. Yeah, this van is just circling. This is the same van that just passed me a minute ago. I just seen him go down Embarcadero and circle back around here in front of the plaza. It's a loaded van with officers and an SUV style with one officer that just U-turned. I don't know where he's headed out to. And we got another van. His plate number is 880, so we'll look and see if he comes back around. I think that's the idea here, is find out if these are the same vans circling or if they're new vans staging somewhere. Actually, thinking about getting in my car and circling around the area again and see if we can find a staging area for everybody that is here. So every corner of the plaza has barricades that are staged, but nobody's here putting any barricades out. We probably would not expect a raid here until these barricades are being set up. If they are going to follow the plans that Oakland had that would be their first step, would be to put the barricades out. That's when we knew something was going on in Oakland. The barricades had been put up in advance. Also, no streets are closed off right now. That was the first thing Oakland did before the raid last week, was drive out to Franklin Street and Jefferson and all those streets surrounding the plaza. They roadblocked and barricaded before they ever made any action on the actual Franco Gala Plaza. Here at the camp, it does not. We got people saying, if you pack up, you're a pussy. So they obviously don't want to leave. They're encouraging people to stay, which I would understand their reason for that. So there's a security guy, I believe, for the building across the street. So I'm back on Embarcadero. I'm definitely getting my walking worth here tonight. So coming up Embarcadero, we have another unmarked vehicle van, and it is definitely FFPD. Do you guys notice they're just circling, right? Are you looking at the plate? I've noticed the plate numbers as they go around, and they're pretty much repeating. Yeah. I walked up to Mission and all the way down to Main, and there's no staging going on over there at all. So I think they're just circling. I don't think they're...
Yeah, I saw a couple vans come by all from that direction recently.
Yeah.
And I was worried that they had just dropped off more guys, but it seems like they're going to be coming from the
Federal
north,
building.
I guess.
Huh? Yeah.
The north.
Somebody had said they've seen about 20 officers go into the Federal building in the back gate.
Yeah.
So they might be staging inside the building. I know when Oakland did their raid, they all staged at the Coliseum. Yeah. It was ridiculous. Good talking to you. So there's a guy here on the Embarcadero side of the camp who's a posted lookout for Embarcadero, and we probably came to the same conclusion that these vans are either just circling or they are driving to a location and being dropped off. If that's the case, they are being dropped off and going into a building. I would think the Federal building, because there's activity there. We've seen cops coming and going from the back gate. So they're either being dropped off somewhere or they are just circling. Once again, still more barricades at every corner not being set up. So we got a mic check in the camp right now. So they're saying that they need more assistance on the Embarcadero side. So yeah, this van that just passed us, 880, he just circled through here about 5 minutes ago. It's the same exact van. So it looks to me like they're circling the block. Why they would be wasting gas circling with a van load of officers sounds pretty retarded to me. I would think they would send one unmarked car to circle the area rather than spending a van full of officers being paid on duty right now to circle blocks. That's where we're spending our money in our cities, which is why I fully understand this movement. Whether I support it or agree with it is not the point. it is a movement for a reason and a cause that is blatantly obvious, makes perfect common sense. It looks like my camera has gone blurry again, so I may stop broadcasting and come back online in a minute. So this van's coming back down the street, and it is a different van. It is 881, still a fully loaded van. I'm going to talk to the security guard here and see if he is aware of anything. How you doing tonight? Doing well? Have you had any communication from the city of what's going on tonight while you're on patrol for your building?
No, we don't talk to the city.
The city doesn't communicate.
No, it's not that the city don't communicate. It's that we just here for the protesters. That's all.
So you're actually protecting the plaza, not the building?
If you come over here and try to urinate on this building, I'm going to ask you to take it back to across the street to your urinal.
Yeah, I'm not actually from the protest. I'm
Oh, well
just
then.
broadcasting. So
Well,
we're just trying to get information, see what's going on.
Well, that's the
So-
information I'm going to give you. You try to urinate on this building,
Yeah.
you got porta potties over there, the city gate.
Right. So you're just a security guard for the building then.
Correct.
I was just curious if they might have communicated to you of anything going on
No.
tonight, because
We know when you guys start scattering, stuff's going down. So,
it just seems a little unfair to you though. You're out here in the cold and something may go down and you have no, like you're just doing your
oh,
job.
I have knowledge. I have knowledge of what's going on. When they scatter,
By what's going on over there.
when they scatter, then I know something's going down.
So do you have a safe place you get to go if that happens? You get
Oh,
to
yeah.
go back inside the building?
Of course.
Awesome. Well, it was good talking to you.
right.
Have a good night. So the security guard apparently doesn't know anything that's going on either. He's put on duty to secure a building, and he doesn't know what's going on across the street. If a raid happens, he's a bystander with no knowledge. But at least he gets to go back inside his building. So once again, it looks like my camera is blurry. I'm approaching Mission again. I think I am going to stop the broadcast for a few moments and see if I can circle the block, my vehicle, for a little bit, and see if I see any activity of where these officers are going, if they are just circling or if they actually are dropping officers at a location. So I will be broadcasting again. I have 12 viewers right now. If any of you would like to view this feed when I come back online, then I will tweet as soon as I am back online. Thank you for watching.